The Selfish Giant. There once was a giant who stood so tall and high. He lived in a house with a garden nearby. The garden was pretty with flowers and trees, filled with the song of birds and butterflies in the breeze. By the giant's house, after school each day, many children would come to the garden to play. They climbed the trees merrily and played amongst the flowers. It was their favorite place, and they would stay there for hours. The giant didn't want to share his garden at all, not with friends or with children, neither big nor small. But when he came home from a very long walk one day, he found children in the garden, all busy at play. He ran out to his garden, and in a big giant shout, he said to the children, "Go away! Get out! I don't want you in my garden. Go home right away. This garden is mine, and mine it shall stay." The children ran off, as frightened as could be. The giant locked the gate and threw away the key. He built a high wall and put up a sign. "No entry," it read. "The garden is mine." And just as he finished making his mark, the sun disappeared and the garden grew dark. All thought outside there was still the light of day. In the garden it rained and the skies became grey. For months the snow fell and the wind shook the trees, and the flowers were covered it in winter's cold freeze. Then one early morning the giants heard a sound. Birds were singing again. The snow was gone from the ground. Outside there was laughter and the smell of fresh air. He looked at the wall and saw a hole there. Spring had come through the hole, made the garden warm and bright, and with it came the children who were playing in delight. When the giant saw the sun had come back to shine, he asked, "Dear sun, where'd you go? Are you not a friend of mine? Why did you leave my garden and send me snow instead? Are you angry with me? Was it something I said?" The sun said to the giant, "It wasn't angry at all. I just didn't come in. I read the sign on the wall." The giant was so sorry, and that very day he took a hammer and broke the wall down right away. He ran out to the garden and a smile on his face, but the children were scared and disappeared without a trace. Except for one boy who sat off to one side. He had not seen the giant as he sat there and cried. He shouted and screamed as he tried endlessly, but as hard as he tried, he could not climb the tree. "Try again," said the tree. "I am easy to climb." But as hard as he tried, he fell down every time. The giant came near, and he heard the boy's cry. He picked him up with one finger and dried his little eye. Then he put the boy up on a branch of the tree, and the garden bloomed again. The birds sang merrily. The giant was so sorry. He said out loud, "The garden is mine, but yours also allowed. Because if you don't share the things that you want, you won't have any friends and you'll stay all alone." So spring came back, and with each lovely day, the children came back to the garden to play. They even found new games to play by the trees, like climbing the giant's shoulders or knees. And the giant, he learned something of his own. Being selfish and not sharing means being alone. The end.